What's good, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, man. Today we will not be working on anything Honda related because we're working on this bad boy 79 El Camino. Yeah, straight body, no rust. I painted this thing myself, champion white, but I'm gonna have to respray it once again. Today my main focus is to pretty much swap out my torque converter because it's too low. I have an 1800 stall and it's not having it with this motor that I have, bruh. I have a 396 stroker matched up with a turbo 400. It's just slow. It feels slow to me, you feel me? I got the motor from Blueprint, got the transmission from a local guy that rebuilds transmissions, and it's going, but I want the engine to like wake up pretty much. So I ended up going to Summit and I ordered me a 2800 stall, so that torque converter should wake this bad boy up, bruh. The CRX is right here. I brought it out just to take some pictures. I posted some on my Instagram, so if you haven't yet, bro, follow my Instagram because I be posting on there a lot. Bata'sGarage, you will find me there, bro. But other than that, man, I'm gonna move the freaking CRX back to the carport and move this El Camino on the driveway and start jacking this thing up, bro. So we're gonna pull out the drive shaft after we take off the exhaust. Whoa, just lost one. Oh yeah. Take this out. Cool. Now we take off the drive shaft. Drive shaft is out. Let's go put this right over. That should be good. So now we're gonna take out the cross member. There's 2 bolts right here that's holding it up, and 2 more bolts over here. I believe there is 16. Yep. 16 5/8. So. Push this up. Make sure you don't lose them. Cool. So the cross member is ready to come out pretty much. So all I gotta do is jack up the freaking transmission. But before we do all that, I'm gonna take out my starter real quick and then unbolt the torque converter from the plate and pretty much just take out the shift linkage, and we should be pulling out the transmission here in a bit. Dang, I forgot to do one thing. It's to drain the transmission. Whew, that would have been heavy. I'm gonna go on the opposite side and take off the rest of the bolt. I'm gonna try my best not to get splashed with this oil because this thing smells like shit. Oh no. Rip. Yeah. Too late for that one. So I'm gonna drain out the transmission out real quick. It should be almost empty by now. I'm gonna clean out all this stuff real quick, the cardboard and all the oil, so we don't have any oil where we're working at. So stay there. I'll be back shortly. I think there's one more left that's holding up the torque converter, and once we get that out, we're gonna remove the cross member and start removing all the bolts that's holding up the transmission. Bam. Now the torque converter, yep, is free. Y'all can hear it. Now I'm going to get my jack up the transmission, and take out the cross member. Thing is heavy. Alright, so now we're gonna lower down the transmission just a little bit so we can get to the bolts and my oil cooler lines. So the transmission is pretty much ready to come out. I kind of had struggles on getting the bolts up top, especially, and one right there. I don't know if you can see it right here, but I got all of them out pretty much. So now we're gonna go take out this dipstick from above, and hopefully we don't struggle, and after that we should just be pulling this transmission out. So I got the dipstick out. I had to lift up the motor, jacking up the transmission because it was kind of like kinked on there, but she's all out. Now we should be ready to yank this transmission out, bruh. Sheesh, it's gonna be hella heavy compared to Honda's transmission, bruh. Wish me luck. Right there. Oh, oh, oh. Don't slide. Okay. Start pulling. Drop it down slowly. And slowly. Bam. That thing was hard. I think it was because of my headers that I was having issues with. That's eventually like one thing that we're gonna change. I just bought this from like Summit, I believe. They're just like the Summit brand, and they're not really meant for G bodies. So yeah. Bro, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, that was hard as hell, man. I'd rather work on Honda transmission all day. I've swapped transmission on this El Camino a few times before, but today was by far the hardest, man. And this Turbo 400, hella heavy. Motherfucker built like a tank. I've been sitting here for more than 20 minutes, man. Just sitting because I'm tired. I'm just trying to regain my energy back. But I'm currently just draining my old torque converter out so I could tuck it away somewhere in my garage or my shed in the back. And I started putting oil in the new torque converter. But I'm just waiting for that to go down so we can slap the torque converter back in the transmission. And I'm hoping we don't struggle putting this big ass transmission back in the El Camino, bruh. We got the new torque converter installed in the transmission. Now we gotta reverse the process, bruh. We're gonna put this big boy on a jack and start jacking it up. And I'm hoping that this transmission will just mate with the block and have no issues. That thing is heavy, bro. tough. Kind of struggled a little bit. That took a while. God damn, man. But the transmission is back in and everything is good. I sound like this because I'm tired. This thing is really heavy, bro. I'm not gonna lie. It's like too heavy. Especially for a one-man job, bro. Like, I'm doing this by myself with this big old shit, and it would have been easier if I had someone to help me, but I always do my stuff by myself. But let me take this chance to just lay down and yeah, I'm gonna try to put everything back together, bro. I'm probably gonna go get some water because I'm exhausted and it's kind of hot, but 2 bolts are just holding the transmission. I'm going to put the rest, if I can find them, there's 2 right there, and pretty much just button up everything and fill up the transmission, bolt up the torque converter to the pressure plate, get the exhaust put back and all like the small little things, drive shaft. So I'm gonna try to finish that right now and pretty much catch you guys when I'm done, and we're gonna go for a test drive. We are finally done, man. I am so tired and dirty, but we finished the job, bro. Got everything all back, the drive shaft, the exhaust, the cross member. I torqued down the torque converter, so everything is all good there, man. I double checked everything. Now I'm putting oil in the transmission, so once we're done with that, we're gonna go for a test drive, and pretty much that's it, bro. The sun is pretty much gone. We probably got like 20-30 minutes left before it gets really dark. It's currently like 7:30, bro, so kind of made sense, and I did take my sweet ass time putting everything back together. But once we fill it up, I'm gonna turn the car on and pretty much just let it cycle through all the gears, and while that's happening, I'm gonna be cleaning up the driveway because it's too messy, you know. This is just this side, other side is messy too. So I'm gonna fill this up real quick and I'll catch you guys in a bit. Got the driveway all cleared out. The El Camino is still on the jack stand because I kind of wanted to test to see if it went through all the gears, and it went through all the gears, man. I'm probably gonna come back here some other day to pretty much spray the ground because I spilled a whole bunch of oil and I'm not trying to get in trouble. So yeah, but I'm gonna take this El Camino off the jack stands right now and go for a test drive to see how the new torque converter feels. Oh yeah. I had to stop for gas because my fuel gauge says 0. Safety first, kids. Buckle up your shit. Bro, this light is bright as hell, bro. I'm using my phone because it's dark everywhere. But we made it to my house, my other house actually. It's where I parked the El Camino. That's why y'all don't see it at the other house with my CRX and my other cars. But this thing rides really smooth, bro. With that new torque converter, bro, this engine wakes up, as y'all saw on the test drive. I did a slight pull, but I'm still kind of scared, especially with this power. You know, I'm used to Hondas all day, but rear wheel drive, Chevy, old school, stock brakes, it's not gonna work, bro. It's just crazy how a torque converter swap can make your car feel like a whole different car, bro. That's how I feel right now. With my old torque converter, it just sucked so bad, man. Every time I'm at a stoplight, the RPM would drop so freaking low to the point where it wants to die, and that's when I have to press the gas, and that's every time, and it was annoying as fuck, bro. I asked a few of my homies and uncles to see why my car was acting like that, and they told me my torque converter was too tight. I was like, tight? The hell does that mean? So I searched it up online, and they told me that my stall might be too low. That's the meaning of tight. See, I always learn new things, bro. And plus, I work on Hondas. That's my first old school build, bro. Literally did the swap and everything. But we learn things every single day, bro. New things. And also, I might be respraying this car during fall or winter. The whole entire time while I was working on this car today, man, I was just thinking, like, what color should I go for? Should I paint this? I was just asking so many questions in my head, bro. But now, like, I'm kind of motivated to respray this car. I still got my EG that I gotta work on, get that car finished by next year so we can drive that thing too. It will not be a race car, most likely show car. So I don't know. If we can finish the EG quick, then we can respray this car, bro. But I think that's it for today, man. I'm all dirty. I want to get cleaned up, and I'm low-key tired. So if you guys enjoyed the video, hit that like button. If you guys want to stick around and see more current project and the future projects, hit that subscribe button. But on that note, I catch you guys on the next video. Peace. Peace.